When most people hear about Egypt, all that comes to their mind are the pyramids and the pharaohs. But Egypt is way more than these. Egypt is a country located in the northern part of the African continent, and it's one of the most visited countries on the African continent. The country has a population of 105 million people, and its capital is Cairo. It's definitely one of those to look out for, and in this video we share the 10 unmissable attractions that you should check out on your visit to the land of Pharaoh. But if you're new here, welcome. Be sure to like, subscribe, and also share this video with someone that would like to learn about the African continent. Hey, did you know that Swahili is one of the most spoken languages on the African continent, with close to 200 million speakers on the continent and other parts of the world? If you're interested in learning Swahili, we've created an easy to learn Speak Swahili for Beginners course, and we believe this is the best course on the market. So if you want to enroll for the course, head over to the description box and click on the link to enroll. Alexandria. This is one of the biggest cities in Egypt, and it was founded by Alexander the Great. It is the home of Cleopatra, and it is also referred to as the Renegade city of the Mediterranean. Here you'll see the city's long seafront corniche road that leads to the fort that had the ancient lighthouse of the city. Alexandria is definitely one of the best summer destinations for many. The Cairo Egyptian Museum, I must say, is one of the world's greatest museums with great history of collections. It is located in downtown Cairo, and this is where you'll find the royal mummies. At the museum, you'll also be able to check out other exhibits in the museum to help you connect the Egyptian past to the present. The pyramids of Giza are the last surviving of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. These are one of the world's most recognizable landmarks, and they contain tombs of the pharaohs. Among these pyramids, we have the Khufu. Then you'll also visit the Menkore and the Khafre tombs. For most of the visitors to Egypt, this is the first site they check out when they land in Egypt. These pyramids are located in the southwestern suburbs of Cairo, and they will definitely enable you to connect to the Egyptian history. Cruising on the Nile River is definitely one of those other things that you could do in Egypt. Now let's bring some context to this. The Nile River is Egypt's main source of water, and I must say, without the Nile, there will be no Egypt. This is the longest river in the world, and it stretches for 6,693 kilometers, starting from East Africa, and it pours its water into the Mediterranean Sea. Taking a cruise on the Nile will enable you relax as you see the temples that sit on the banks of the river between Laksa and Aswan. Plus, you'll also be able to see some of the most beautiful sand dunes in Egypt. Sakara. Now, it's very common that when you talk about Egyptian pyramids, everyone's mind runs direct to the pyramids of Giza, but the Sakara pyramids, which are just about 1 hour from the capital Cairo, are one of the oldest pyramids in the world. These pyramids were utilized by each and every pharaoh of Egypt. Sakara, which are also referred to as the Old Kingdom Step Pyramids, are definitely one of those to check out for on your visit to Egypt. Exploring Islamic Cairo. Here is where you'll find monuments that date back to the 10th century of the Fatimid era. It is in this district where you'll find mosques and madrasas, which are basically Islamic schools. So if you would like to learn more about the Islamic culture, then definitely this is the place to check out for in Egypt. The other beauty about this place is that the culture has been preserved in a way that you can still find coppersmiths in their tiny workshops and also the stalls that they run. At these stalls, you'll be able to buy yourself some ceramic, souvenir, textile, spices, and also perfume from the land of perfumes, because Egypt contributes 90% of the world's perfumes. Aswan. This is Egypt's most tranquil town, and it is a great place to stop and spend some days as you enjoy the chilled out atmosphere in this town. While here, you could also visit the Nubian villages. You could also ride a camel to the desert monastery of Saint Simeon on the east bank. Did I also tell you that there are also riverboat restaurants in the town? This will definitely give you a great experience on your visit to Aswan and Egypt at large. Abu Simbel remains as one of Egypt's top attractions, receiving tens of thousands of visitors annually. This archaeological site comprises of two massive rock-cut temples in the south of the country. These twin temples were originally carved out of the mountainside during the rule of Pharaoh Ramesses in the 13th century. The Abu Simbel monument depicts Pharaoh Ramesses and his queen Nefertari. The Valley of Kings. This is Egypt's most evocative site, and it was only discovered in the 1920s. On discovery, the site had many treasures and riches such as gold and many other precious artifacts that were owned by the ancient people, although these were all robbed and taken away. These tombs, also known as the Valley of Kings, were originally constructed for kings and the noble people of Egypt in the 11th century. At these royal tombs, you'll be able to check out some of the great ancient artwork that clearly depicts scenes from Egyptian myths, and also it depicts the rituals and beliefs of that ancient time. This is definitely one of those places we highly recommend you to visit on your trip to Egypt. The Cairo Opera House. Now, if you want to visually connect with the Egyptian culture, then the Cairo Opera House is your best bet on this. This opera house was originally built in 1870 and it houses a total of 7 theaters, an art gallery, a music library, and a museum. While here, you'll be able to watch some of the plays and dances that clearly depict Egyptian culture. Well, that's Egypt and its great attractions. You can let us know down in the comments which amongst these attractions you would like to visit first on your trip to Egypt. And also don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share this video with someone that would like to learn about the African continent. Thank you so much for watching. We recommend you watch more here to even learn more about the African continent.